Welcome back everyone, Mariah here. In today's video, I'm going to be making an attempt to sell some of my Ethereum that is sitting in Blockfi. Why am I doing this? After looking at the charts earlier today, I thought it looked like a pretty good idea to get rid of a little bit of Ethereum, you know, just a couple here and there. I mean, if I sell two, at least I take $5,000 of profits off the table, right? I thought about doing that at just above $2,400. Now Bitcoin is sitting at $2,400. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the chart here. You know, after I'm looking at it right now, this is an interesting decision that I need to make because I don't think that Ethereum is gonna go below 2363, to be completely honest with you. But you know what, I am just going to sell one. Technically, this right here, this red 2 going above this red 1 on, or it's actually a green one. Well, you know what, the TD sequential, I don't know if you go by the color of the number or the color of the candle. So should probably learn how to do that, right? Let me go ahead and take a look at the 30-minute chart to see what's happening here. So we're kind of trading sideways a little bit. This is a tough one. I'm having a hard time deciphering. Like I said, the time to do this was absolutely like an hour or two ago, but I got distracted. My mom called me and I can't just sit around and talk on the phone. So I decided to go for a walk to the post office. And you know what? You do one thing, you get distracted in crypto, and all of a sudden you're like losing a bunch of money. So let me go ahead and see here. My computer is also being super dodgy because I'm uploading another video that I made earlier. I'm giving you guys a lot of personal information that you probably don't really care about, but I don't like moments of silence, so that's part of the problem. We're making like lower lows here. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe sell like 1 or 1.5, or at least try to, because I've never tried to do this within Blockfi. So let me go to Blockfi and try to do this. All right, let's try this trade business and see what happens. I want to sell Ethereum for, shoot, what do I even want to sell it for? Okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and check out the rates here on Blockfi to see my options, because ultimately it's going to be sitting in my Blockfi account and earning interest. So that's going to make, like that's, I need to understand, I need to go back and refer to all the different currencies and what the rates are to see exactly what I want to do. Well, let's see what my options are first. Okay, I want to sell some Ethereum. Okay, I want to sell Ethereum, and let's see what my options are here. I could go USDC. The most appealing here is going to be USDC. Confirm. Okay, and on Blockfi, let's see, USDC earns, I think it's like 8.6% APY. Yep, that is correct. So I can choose here that I'm going to sell Ethereum in terms of Ethereum. Whew, okay, I'm like, should I sell 1.1, 1.5, or should I sell 2? This is like this is like less than 1% of my Ethereum holdings. And so, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start out with 1, okay? I'm gonna start out with selling 1 Ethereum. You can see here the rate is 2,377, which is different than Coinbase. You can see here it's a 2401 on Coinbase. So on Blockfi, you're not getting as good of a rate. Which is something to take into consideration, but this is the main problem, is that with gas fees, the cost to transfer my Bitcoin somewhere else is just way too high. So I'm gonna go ahead and confirm this transaction. I'm gonna be buying USDC with 1 Ethereum. That's the rate, that's the value. I don't think Blockfi has fees, but then again, the rates are lower. So that's something to take into consideration. So I completed that transaction. I'm gonna head back over to Blockfi and see what my balance says. Oh, I'm already here. So, interest accounts, I'm gonna go ahead and see USDC right here. This is my balance. I'm gonna be getting 8.6 APY while it's sitting in there. The cool thing would be if I could do a limit order within Blockfi, right? So what would be awesome, and I hope this is a feature that comes up soon, is if I could do a limit order within Blockfi and it would take from my interest account. So for example, my USDC that is earning interest, it could be earning interest while it's sitting there. And then as soon as my limit order hits, then it's gonna make the purchase. Like that would be clutch. Yes, I'm from California. That's why I use those sorts of terms. So I don't think that's a possibility. Would love for that to be a possibility in the future. But it is nice to trade within a BlockFi to sell just, I'm going to start with one Ethereum. I might change my mind, continue to sell a little bit over time. I'm always going to keep you guys updated. So I sold one. It feels nice, to have a little bit of USDC because I think there's a possibility that, we could see a pullback for a longer period of time. I think that Ethereum is poised to get a better return right now than Bitcoin. But why am I selling my Bitcoin? Why am I selling Ethereum over Bitcoin? I'm selling Ethereum over Bitcoin because it's closer to all-time highs, okay? So let's go and take a look back at the hourly chart, okay? We're gonna do a percentage difference of like Ethereum and Bitcoin, and it's different from the all-time highs. So price range, okay, down from all-time highs. That's what I want to know, right here, 24.70 approximately. And right now we are at about 24.08. So Ethereum is only down 2.6 from the all-time highs. Bitcoin can't quite say the same. From the all-time highs, let's see how far Bitcoin's down. Bitcoin is down 21% from the all-time highs. That is why I chose to sell a little bit of Ethereum instead of Bitcoin, okay? It actually wouldn't be a terrible time for me to, at one point, I sold 3 to 5 Bitcoin for Ethereum. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go back from that Ethereum over to the Bitcoin. But I'm still just, after 10 days of being away from my computer, I'm getting back into it. I'm gonna be making slow decisions along the way over the next few days and sharing them with you guys. So that's all I have for you today as I go out there and create a portfolio that you love.